Have you ever been in class and asked for a clarification? Dear teacher, what did you mean by that? I had a teacher at the major seminary, Father Dittburner, and he was kind of obtuse. He's deceased now, so I'm not afraid of him. But whenever I asked a question, he'd always look at the board and he'd say, well, it's like this here. And he'd just kind of point. I'd be like, what, where? This, there. So sometimes we want clarifications, right? And so it is the case in the gospel today. Those who are following John the Baptist want a clarification. The tax collectors, what are we supposed to do? The soldiers, what are we supposed to do? They're all asking. And what does he say? Does he say the tax collectors quit tax collecting? Does he say the soldiers quit being a soldier? No, it's very interesting. He doesn't tell them to quit that profession, but he says how you do the profession. Do not extort, he tells the soldiers. The tax collectors take nothing more than what is absolutely right and required. To those who had, he said, give to the poor, share of your wealth, give the food to the hungry. Okay? So in a way, the clarification of John the Baptist is how we live our life. One of the persons I admire right now is actually a seminarian. And many of you heard of Jordan Roberts, huh? Who's heard of Jordan Roberts? Raise your hands. Okay, I think there's a few football players here, so I'm glad you heard of Jordan Roberts. I see Pete's out there, right? So the starting tailback's a seminarian. He's getting a lot of attention because he's like running the football over 250 plus yards. And he's on a very good team, and they're going to the national championship next Saturday. Did you know that? Okay, so compliments the football team. And it's kind of nice to be able to say it because this Mass was actually started for the football team. Years ago, the football players said, can you do a Mass for us? And so we have the Mass started for them. Well, so they're going to the championship game, and Jordan's got a lot of press. And I get all these telephone calls now from Newsweek and ESPN and KSTP and da-da-da. And I'm like, don't you want to talk to me about me? No, we want to talk to you about Jordan. Okay, so, but Jordan, the thing about Jordan is this. If Jordan met John the Baptist today, John the Baptist would say, Jordan, quit being a tailback and just be a seminarian. No, that's not what John the Baptist would say. He would say, continue being a tailback and a seminarian. He says, how you do it is very important. And the thing that's really impressive about Jordan is three things. One is humility. It's like not going to his head. It's still all about team. Number two, how much he wants it to glorify God. And he said it to me on a number of occasions, all for the greater glory and honor of God. And I think that would be true of a number of football players on the team, okay? And so I admire that about them. Now, you, whatever vocation you're embarking on, are you going to be a teacher? Are you going to be a computer scientist? Are you aiming to be working for NASA, married, single, whatever it is? Jesus does want to clarify some things with us. And the things he wants to clarify is exactly how we undertake certain things. And one thing we might consider today is, for example, honesty. How honest are we with ourselves, in all our undertakings, in our studies? Honesty. Number two, just. The Christian man or woman would never take a nickel from anybody. Wouldn't even take a paperclip. Because inside, treasuring that character is such a far greater worth than receiving a little extra on the top. So a just embrace of the other, okay? And a sharing of what we have. Maybe somebody's going to benefit from your tutorial as they approach finals week. I don't know. Today, what do you want Jesus to clarify for you? Ask him.